Claus lives in Greenland. According to Greenland.com, Greenland is connected to the North Pole via ice, and therefore Santa Claus lives in Greenland. Of course, Santa isn't the only cool thing in Greenland. There are tons and tons of things to do there. In the next few minutes, we will cover a few things to do in Greenland and what to expect. The things we will go over are what to do, what kind of prices to expect, the weather and landscape of the area. There are many things to do in Greenland. You can dog sled, hike, take a helicopter across the landscape, and see some extremely cool sights. According to Greenland.com, you will need a license to take a dog sled, however, and you can only dog sled in certain dog sled districts. There are also many hiking trails ranging from short 2-hour trips to week-long hikes. Riding a helicopter is also fun. They take you all over and show you some sweet sights of interest. The price range ranges from $1,000 to $5,000 per trip, depending on how long the flight is. The Aurora Borealis, seen here in this book called The Poles by Life Nature Library, is also a very cool thing to see. The next thing we'll talk about is price. A trip to Greenland is a huge undertaking and is very expensive. I would recommend saving a lot of money. According to smartertravel.com, a single plane ticket down there and back will cost you about $600 round trip. Also, according to smarttraveler.com, hotels are very expensive and you will need at least $1,500 for a 1-week stay. If you estimate food and all the other activities, I would say around another $1,500. All in all, you should probably save around $5,000 for a trip of this magnitude. The last thing we'll talk about is weather. The weather in Greenland can be summed up in one word: cold, and the landscape shows it. Matter of fact, the southern and most warm part of Greenland only averages 50 degrees in the summer. The temperature of the island really reflects itself on the landscape because most of Greenland is covered in an ice cap. According to World Book Encyclopedia, temperatures in the center of the ice cap average negative 53 degrees Fahrenheit. It is very important to dress warmly when visiting Greenland at this time. Proper attire is not shorts, but actually maybe snow pants, a heavy jacket, a nice scarf, and a hood like this. Well, we have talked about 3 important things in taking a trip to Greenland: things to do, price, and weather. Now you know exactly what to do when you get there, and exactly what to expect when you get there. A trip to Greenland is a unique and rewarding place to go. I encourage you to think about saving a lot of money and taking a trip out there. Who knows, it could be a trip of your life.